Okay, I think with this, we've spent quite enough time with spiders, right? Yeah, totally. Alright, Astarion. Back on your feet, pal! Back on your feet! We're getting this. We're totally getting this. Alright? Alright. 21! Ouch! I'm somehow alive! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yes! Stay! No! No, stay! Ah, come on! My plan! The water! The water! You've got to be kidding me right now. How did you know to teleport here? How and when? And how? How about a cloud of dagger right at the edge so that we don't accidentally step inside of it? Alright. And so it continues. Where do we start? If I steal from the body, they will instantly notice it.
What path lies before me?
So against my better judgment, we will start with them first.
Over there.
Because that area is relatively secluded. If I get them out of there, they're probably not going to check up on their treasure chest for a while. I can't really grab anything that is visible, otherwise they will notice it right away. And other than that,
Have you spoken
it should be
with
fine.
Skris lately?
Is that
Alright.
blood? No, never
What's
mind.
safe for good measures?
Yes, she is cataloguing coital and fertility rituals.
Let's hope they are
Or perhaps after I finish my research here,
hit
I'll
by
join her.
that. Kitty! Do your thing, kitty! Everyone come
Careful,
around!
I'm
It's an
out.
adorable little kitty in here. Nothing bad is going on around here, alright? Minor illusion. Right here. Right there. Kitty! Follow the kitty! Nothing bad is happening! Follow the kitty! Alright.
Seen or heard.
How? Where are you seeing this? Oh my god, how far did I need it to bring him away from here?
Let's go.
After all that. Pfft, 20! Oh, Shadowheart is not here! Ah! Are you kidding? Yeah, I need more attempts for this. Let's hope nobody noticed it. Can I roll that? Oh, 24, thank you. Okay. Ooh. Candle keep. A little bit of gold. Some supply resources. Read that. The tiny ink smudged scroll in this notebook is squeezed in so little spaces as to nearly being illegible. Truly fascinating. My observation on the Mecontrin's mirror what I discovered while researching the Mind Flayer's telepathy, despite only one being transmitted, the spores. Both of these are biological origin, in contrast to the telepathic bonding ritual. How does innate telepathy impact the structure of the brain? And beyond that, how does the presence of another mind within one's own affect the body? What may seem like a mere thought and image could cause extreme fear or pleasure if they are embedded deep enough into the recipient's psychic. If such an experience leaves behind a permanent memory, is that part of your mind truly your own? Whatever the answer, I must harvest, gently acquire more of the Mecontrin spores in order to continue this research. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be that easy for you, because let's be serious. That is quite personal for the hive mind themselves, right? They kind of need that stuff in order to communicate with each other and probably create other mitochondrions, right? If you get easy access to that, that would kind of defeat the purpose. Now, an exception of the shattered Zeladirin, produced by the silver-haired knight of distribution in Elistra's temple? Will some modern philosopher blame the fall of our people on infighting? Lot's betrayal cannot be understated. Yes, it was the Drow's choice to believe her lie that Corellion Lariante had turned from us, but they did not try and dissuade our ancestors of that belief. Now did they? Corion's silence was a betrayal too. Records show that few comprehend the depths of Lot's evil intention to be stolen from our homeland and have our bloodline spilled asunder was something only the most sadistic would agree to. Those cruel heralds became the first cultist. They sow her seed into the very foundation of Menzoberranza, and that city has produced wicked fruits ever since. At the time of this writing, we remain at war. The Drows are not simply divided into two. We are fractured entirely, split along as many alliances as we have cities. There are far too many brave and kind warriors putting blades to each other's throat. The Underdark has changed us for good. But perhaps when Lot falls, the Zeldarin's faithful will be welcomed in Corel's hall again. At least Elistri is kind enough to share our exile and watch over us until that day comes. Alright, wasn't the Zeldarians the other group of Drows? And it seems like there are even more versions of Drows around us, right? Which is very, very interesting, by the way. I'm gonna get a little bit closer here. Right here. Imp, I might want you to wait somewhere else. You're a little bit... Oh my god, she can't move. She's too tired to move. I can't even distract her with my cat.
Well, hello.
Or can I?
On tippy toes.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you right now.
Ready or not.
Okay. Four bodies. 4 items stolen. Nobody has noticed a thing. Let's save here. I will end the turn-based encounter, and if they don't react, that's good. If they do react, that's a bit unfortunate.
Have you spoken with Scream lately?
Okay, I think he's
One day
reacting.
I'll catch a break.
It appears like he is checking the bodies, but he wasn't quite able to tell who it was, because the cat was very distracting. Now I'm going to go back with Gale and have a little talk with the king, just in order to see if he's still reacting to it.
No peace.
Uh-huh. Yeah? King? Are you still watching for the thieves?
Greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
Okay. Yeah, what the hell are you planning to do with the corpses? Are you still turning them into more of you? And you don't really mind that I stole some things, right?
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
It is still just as unsettling as it was before. And you still don't really want to share that knowledge with us, right?
You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Even though I would have loved to turn my enemies into my allies as well. But you know, I guess it's fine. Okay. Nobody else has noticed a thing. Would love to check her backpack as well. But she's unmovable right now, so I will not even bother. Okay, let's locate our next target. Next spot is right here. Now we know how it works. We got this. Astarion? Wait right here.
Keep your distance, darling.
This is gonna take a while again. But I will
No
round
one's
them
got
up.
me yet.
I will round them up with my kitty. Like always. Not entirely sure who's looking at me right now. But it seems like for the time being, nobody's paying attention. Doesn't really seem like he has anything specific on his body, but after all that effort, I certainly deserve to get this. Okay, time for a clean escape. Just making double sure nobody has noticed anything. We could technically try to steal from her next. There's a couple of bags in her possession, which might come in handy. Potion of healing, custom creep, morsel, backpack. Yeah, there are a bunch of stuff that I would love to have. Is that animal going to move if I were to use my kitten here? Yes, they would. Alright. On base? Yes. Yes, it might just work out. But the bird is technically covering half of her position, which is not good, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna leave that spot. Because that is technically our guy. And those guys are usually really, really stubborn. So that's a bit unfortunate. My own imp is in the way. Can't believe it. So, okay, is that bird going to say something if I were to steal this? I mean, technically speaking, it belongs to our friend Glut. Which means he shouldn't really have an issue with this. But let's be serious, every time I try to steal something around here, they're acting a bit weird occasionally. Well, I guess it's fine. This... Why are you running around the table now? You should just pick it up! There's no need to run around! You're making this much more stressful than it has to be! Okay.
Subtle steps. Be brief.
Run. Get out of there. Before anyone catches you on. Alright?
All's well that ends.
And
not
after
as
that,
bad as
we're
it
going to
could have.
teleport away again. Like always.
Interesting times.
Are we going to check up on Gale, who's still outside? Gale is our person who constantly checks the situation of the village. If everything is alright, nobody's going to mind the stolen mushroom and everything else. It's just every time we steal something from the overworld, they're getting really, really fast. They notice it right away. The chest, nobody checks the chest unless they actually want to do something with the chest. But other than that, they get very, very hasty and finicky and instantly want to catch us because somehow they all know that we have stolen something. But I guess it's fine. Literally looted the entire table. Guess fine. You have nothing to say about it. That's good. Good job. They are all walking around. Which means this is gonna be a bit tricky. but I might
Should
be
mind
able to
my
pull
step.
this off. Or not paying attention to me. Haste spores, mushroom spores. Yeah, that was probably not worth the effort. But I still went for it. The camp button is right here. Don't you dare. Don't you try to be funny here. I don't even see the body because it's out of render distance. Come on. Give it up. Just give it up. The actual culprits are already gone. The kitten Burglary is already on the loose. There's no way you can catch them anymore. Alright. I think it's fine now. Gale, would you like to check it out?
Quite ready for you.
For us? Doesn't really seem like anybody is looking anymore. We will talk to them, just in case, to make double sure.
A word.
Cleanse the rot.
Uh-huh.
Go forth.
Okay. Good. Perfect. It worked out nicely. Oh, I love this cat so much. It is so freaking handy. It allows us to steal, and it allows us to make a quick escape. Now, I kinda wanna steal a lot from a certain group of druids. There was one place in the entire city where I didn't attempt to steal anything from, simply because they were everywhere. And except for that one area right next to the library, behind Nettie's laboratory, I wasn't really so eager to steal anything because everything was covered by red area bars. But if the cat works out that
No one
nicely,
back home will ever believe this.
we might just be able to rob them blind.
Be on my way.
Wait, is it better now?
Delicious.
It's further away?
Leave no trace.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is perfect. This is just perfect. Alright. Doesn't really seem like he has much. We will just take everything. And be on our way. Okay. Make a dash.
Just like old times.
Escape. Did you find the thief? Do you have an idea how it happened?
Refugees, well met. Is there anything you need?
Okay.
At
He
first, if you
didn't
do-
caught on. He didn't caught on. Okay. And no guards are involved. Nobody else is looking for us. Alright. It works like a charm. Good. Now, we need to do it again. And this time around with a lot more people,
No time to waste.
a lot more guards, and a lot more stuff for us to steal. I think she's still interested, but I'm not entirely sure.
Now,
Sometimes they just don't want to leave certain places. Which gets a little bit in my way, but we will see.
Ah, excellent choice.
Alright.
Let's get on with
Right
it.
here. Yeah, I guess she's fine to leave the area a little bit further. Astarion? Can you hide?
very, very quiet.
Yes, nobody's noticing this? Okay. Are you going to follow? No, you're not. You're turning around. Okay.
Time
Astarion? Dash. Dash.
Stay low.
Out. If she catches you, it's gonna be over. Because you're the actual thief. The others are just there. I'm not entirely sure if she knows how to open doors. If she knows how to open doors, this is gonna be horrible. If she doesn't, we might just make a nice escape. Yeah, okay, she has already lost interest. This is good. I was about to say. That could have went horrible. She lost way too quickly her interest in our cat. Which happens frequently because people don't really want to leave a certain area of their home, right? I guess it's reasonable to assume that, but that might cause some issues. Wait a second, did I read this?
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts alongside a wild woman. A depiction of some local folktale, perhaps.
She looks really angry. Pretty sure I didn't read that one before. Well, regardless. Yeah, that kind of... This is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Especially if I want to go for the items in the center of this place. They will not give us multiple opportunities to steal the stuff. But... I guess I could clear out these side rooms. Side rooms usually aren't so difficult for me to do. The middle rooms with the multiple people are always so dangerous. And I'm pretty sure I already cleared out most of Nettie's stuff. Did I? No, I didn't check anything on the front room. I cleared out the other room, but I left this room intact.
No. Can't slow down.
So that she looks into that room. Oh, never mind.
Any word on Master Halsin?
I guess this is fine enough. Change to Astarion.
Go.
Hide.
Find your wraith.
Okay, the bird is asleep. The bird can't help. I might want to close the door. The wolf is on guard. The wolf is gonna cause some issues. Alright. Okay, I think with this I pretty much have everything. I left the backpacks behind because I already have a couple of spares. If I need more, I know where to get them at least. Okay. Let's open up the path for our escape.
Let's go.
Nettie? Did you notice all this missing stuff on the table? And the empty boxes? All of those empty boxes? No? Nettie?
Worth talking to, perhaps.
I'm gonna slowly approach.
It was brave of your companion to agree to take the poison. Please keep an eye on her while you're looking for Master Halsin. Just in case.
I have no idea, we're all infected. But I guess it's better for you to not know that, right? Probably. Alright, everyone! Everyone, I'm coming back! The mission was successful. We got all the loot. We got all the loot.
Very well.
You guys, come back into the cave. We need to steal more stuff. We're not quite done yet. There's still a lot of stuff. Okay, so there's one person here who is occasionally checking. And I can't really hold a conversation with him either because he doesn't want to talk to us. Maybe if I were to talk to him like this and then swap to Astarion.
By Sylvanas.
No, the conversation
Another
gets triggered.
outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense,
And I
you
can't
will
change
leave
characters? I can't
immediately.
change characters. But the conversation doesn't last.
Step lightly.
No, the conversation is
Let's
broken.
move. Never wanted the easy
Okay,
part.
so this is not gonna work. I need to learn out. Oh no! Why are you coming in here, Silver? You were supposed to wait outside, like everyone else. Nobody's supposed to be in here. I want to loot this entire room. And it's easier if nobody's around. I'm also not entirely sure if Silver's able to tell if I took anything, so that's a bit of a slight issue here, but we will figure it out. Come on. Leave. Leave. Okay. They're getting triggered by the kitten. Even Cargo herself. Alright.
Is someone
Astarion.
there?
I can only give you so much time. You need to clear it out ASAP, alright? ASAP. Nothing obvious. Just the boxes.
Don't mind.
Gonna call another cat. Don't leave us now. I need to give him more time. Need to give him more time. I have barely scratched. Alright, I searched the room. Yes. Cute little cat, right? A cute
Keep
little
it
cat.
close.
Okay. I looted that. I looted that. What's this? That was a letter.
This way.
What's this? Oh. 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 Well, oh. Kaga. Huh? Well, would you look at that? Okay. Double dash. Kinda wanted to see if I should get this letter or not. Technically speaking, yes I will. But instead of going further down the room, I'm gonna take a quick little detour here. Because Kaga seemed to be hiding something here. In a separate little area from all things. Was it difficult? Not really. Okay, we barely made it. To a box, another bloodstone. Gonna check that out in a second. Still need to loot even more stuff around here. Wait, what? Rite of Thorns. Okay.
Yes, let's.
Double dash. Guy's really eager. Mess with us.
Quick step.
Once we get out of here, should be safe. I would appreciate it if you were to close the door,
Sure,
but
sure.
I get the feeling
I'm
it's
ready.
not gonna happen.
Is that plan?
Astarion, get the heck out of here before they catch on! And Shadowheart, you will watch the situation, alright? You're not involved in the slightest, you weren't even there in the room, you didn't cast any spells, you were just hanging out with Gale, alright? Alright. The door's open. He's walking in. He's probably going to notice it right away. Are you able to notice it right away? Are you going to come for me? Okay, I think we got away. Nobody's calling for the guards. He was in the room. He didn't react to it. Then they go for a dash. Doggo is stuck, but that's fine.
Gently.
What matters is that nobody's noticing this. Just wanna take a quick peek of the surrounding. Doesn't really seem like they
At the ready.
have anything of importance, but just in case.
No time to rest.
Nothing? Nothing. Wow. Wasn't even worth checking those corners. And yes, the rats are also looking for us.
Silent.
Great. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's go for a dash. Pretty sure I saw some camping supplies there. Where are the camping supplies? He didn't put it back. He just took it. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're done here.
Which way to the nearest?
Okay, it doesn't seem like anybody has noticed it. Nobody's worried about it either. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Now, everyone back together? Let's check out our loot. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't really find anything... Oh wait, this one is orange. Ah, never mind. That's the book that I've already read. This book is teaching us how to make some antidotes. Okay. Let's drag all the books into one corner and then I'm just gonna sort the items a little. Okay, I can safely say we have a lot of books to read. A lot of them. Look at it. The Druids notes, some kind of shadow druids, half-tone note, oral history of the spell plague, engravement, other engravement, more engravement, subject of Gaunt, hex, and fonts. So, without any further ado, sit back, this is gonna take a while. This is an ancient notebook, whose ink is faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some words can still be made out. Catterick is finished, but it's cost us the land. Darkness has fallen, corruption is everywhere, chased by shadows. Pick us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounded are safe. I return to search for survivors. Lost, but I found his shade. I put it to rest and took his glaives. Blade infused with shadows, I have locked it away to serve as a reminder that even history tastes bitter. Okay, on second thought, I think I already read that one before. Sounds somehow familiar, but I'm not entirely sure. Then, oh wait, title? What? I got inspiration of that. Okay. The Shadow Druid's Doctrine. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan tread, nature struggles. Unity is fiction. Men, or mere flesh, seeking only to tame beast and raise the flora. We are the thunder, and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. Okay. Then we have a half-torn note. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribbled so much as dashed, or rather slashed. Kaga. Swamp dogs. Tree, meet me alone. Olodan. Olodan? Okay. Seems like my journal has some very interesting notes about those books. Oral History of Faerun, the Spell Plague. This book is comprised of several chapters, one of each city's source. It claims to contain first-hand transcription of oral history of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 25. Cornelius and Tumelius Fortward, halflings encountered on the Golden Road south of Inaglit. I met the brothers, or rather, they have found me. In the lower pass through the Fireshare Mountains, they had encountered a trail of golden disc along the path, and had resolved to gather and return them to whatever fool had more coins than common sense. It was to our mutual embarrassment then that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season, I explained, and a traveller on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private. What? As would be proper. I suspected they know too little of Dragonborn to be appropriately disgusted and instead invited me to sup with them over the roadside fire. I learned of the purpose behind that journal. Okay, I guess he was shedding then. Cornelius. Larian, my lad, our ancestors' home. It was lost during the spell plague. Tomelius. We're nothing lost, Con. It's not Nan's lucky scash, is it? It's sank. See, wasn't I there when the blue fire took it? Sure, what do you remember? You were knee-high to a gnome. T. I remember that you were crying. Maybe it was you that sank the place. Going back to finish the job? C. Watch the lip, lest I flatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland. Their brows were bristling dangerously, and so I diverted the hostility by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the blighted world of Arbe, and the 1,000-year tyrant of dragon that we have lived under. Dragons? Until the blue fire of the spell plague brought us to this world. Right. Would you like another potato? I have a feeling that they don't believe them. But at the same time, I'm not quite sure if they were humans, elf, or whatever, but I'm pretty sure Dragonborns are able to live for a couple 100 years. Wasn't it like that? Well, regardless, the Emerald Engrave, Tinnet. The Elder Circles dot decree. The greatest tenet is number 3. The natural order must be preserved, no matter its form. Force that would disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. The Emerald Engrave must offer aid to all weary and injured. So why are they, trying to drive them out? The table catalogs various magical artifacts of true nature. One participant entry has been outlined. The Idol of Sylvanus, a ritual relic formed from the woods and resin of an oak, touched by the forest father himself. Pray to it quietly to reap Sylvanus' blessing and commune with nature. Below the entry, a shark note, snake across the stone. So much more. More prayer. More power. The Rite of Thorns. Okay, that sounds a bit creepy. Bosom of the Old Oak. Okay? The leaves are his, the trees are him. To nurture them is our duty. To neglect them is to neglect our very father. The grass is his, the blade are him. It soothes our senses and soften our faults. To touch it is to know him. The fire is his, the flames are him. To fear them is to know his might. To stroke them in spite is to shun his words. Sylvanus grants us peace. Sylvanus grants us might. Sylvanus, quell our malice. Okay. So even the fire is a part of nature. Then on the subject of ground and purpose. Oh my god. Hey Benji! Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of hearing about your precious emerald engravement, or whatever. They claim to be allies of the people of Faerun, that they fight to balance civilization and nature in the chaotic world. But this is all a lie. They're enemies of progress, of intelligence, who would be happiest if the world reversed to a time of outdoor privy and knuckling, dragging proto-folks or something like that. Please invite me at the High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. The thing I've learned during my apprenticeship are simply, well, wondrous. There's the water pump. No more back-breaking work for a simple bucket of water. A steam-powered oxen that can drive your wagon for days on end. Even this letter. It was transcribed and printed by our newest mechanical printing press. I had a little fun and printed several copies just for the sake of it, because I could. Please, brother, I cannot bear the thought of coming home to find you picking berries out of a tree and arguing with mother and dad about whether or not their crops imply a fox, or rather impede on a fox's territory. Right back soon, alright? And don't forget, Dad's birthday is next month. Love, Abigail. Benji. Pretty sure Benji was one of the guys in the grove that I've seen, but I'm not entirely sure which of them it was. Anyways, let me just quickly put all of them in, so that I don't mix them up. Yeah, I guess we're going to save the ride for last. Brush with Evil on Hex. An excerption of Brush of Evil on Hex, written by Elizabeth and Suit. It has been too long, dear readers, since we have last sat together. I wish it was because I've been traveling far and wide, working to bring you more tips and tricks on how to triumph over evil. Alas, that was not the case, for I fell prey to a green hag. Worry not, I'm alive and well, but I have spent the last 2 years in her service. One day I will share what happened in the darkest cell, but not this day. Instead, I have come to you with a warning. We have discussed hags before, be they of the night, green or sea variety, and how they are not to be trifled with. But even with all of my research, I never truly understood what it meant to encounter one. Evil beings. Hags rely on magic, deceit, illusion, and even blackmail to lure their victims in. I knew this. I repeated it many times to you, dear reader. But I did not realize their charm, their allure. I did not know I would come to love her. What? Okay? That I would yearn to please her, to strung me along, or rather she strung me along, tempted me with my wildest of dreams. I thought myself clever, that I would be able to, outmaneuver her. I once bested a Glabisaur, whatever that is, so surely I could handle a green hag. And she let me believe so as well, until she sprung her trap. Hags delight in suffering, priding herself on creating new and inventive way to torment those in her care. And while I have escaped, I spent every waking moment in fear that either her or one of her sisters will come for me. For a hag's coven does not even let the smallest of slight go unpunished. And so I resigned my previous guides to dealing with a hag, my suggestion for clever language and deceit. Instead, I offered these words: should you ever encounter a hag, run, and pray that she does not follow you. Okay. So we should be extremely careful with them, because deceive, even though we're good at that, with a lot of charm, doesn't really seem to work that well against them, huh? Kinda seems that way. Great. Good to know. Good to know. Alright then. The Rite of Thorns. Interwoven prayers and incantation snakes across one side of the page. Written on the other are instruction of performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and bramble rise from the earth, protecting from harm all those who chant it. So everyone else are going to get attacked by it? Seems like it. Okay. Now, what was that? Something got constantly upgraded around here. Investigate Kaga. The Rite of Thorn is dangerous. Why is Kaga so determined to do it? It was a quest? I thought I was just supposed to stop her somehow. By killing her! Preferably, from the Tiefling's perspective. We found a note addressed to Kaga that mentioned a meeting in the swamp. What is she up to? Right. Am I supposed to go there? Return to Steffler? Haga. I should go to the bottom of this. Where is that? Save the refuge. Oh. Oh, that actually goes in a completely different region that we haven't even explored yet. Interesting. I'm still wondering how I'm supposed to reach this place though. Maybe I should send my imp up there, just in order to cover the map. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. This isn't quite the spot where I originally wanted to go, but it seems like... Oh, yes. Okay. So this is another area that we haven't really seen before. Another little edge that we can just up jump. I kind of thought it would be too high because our jump is kind of terrible, but I guess that wasn't the case. Alright then, where's this going to lead us? Is this a different way that gets us to the south? Would be kind of nice, after all. Also, I need to continuously press Alt. I sometimes forget it. And then I might just miss out on a couple of random ingredients, which might come to hunt us later. But only maybe. Haven't really used any of my ingredients so far, but surely, at some point, I will start crafting them, and then they will become really, really handy. Right? Certainly. Okay, that is not a way to the south. But seem to be some kind of outpost from the look of it. One that hasn't really been visited for a very long time, seeing the bones. Okay.
Necklace has a harper sigil. Why were they here?
Harper. And most importantly, guidance, huh? Does it... Wait, it's a cantrip. Is that a singular charge or can I use it repeatedly? Hey, Astarion! Would you like to try it out? Pretty sure you have a slot open for that. Can't quite say. Let's just try it out. Gale. Oh my god! It's a necklace of infinite guidance! That means, if by any chance Shadowheart burns through all of her spell slots again, I can just swap her out for somebody else. And still have guidance at our side. Oh my god, Astarion, you're gonna keep that necklace for a while.
What to do?
I will never swap you out because you're my lockpick. But Shadowheart, if you ever run out of spell slots, we can give you a little break. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be absolutely great. And you give me an elixir of hill giant strength? Okay. Appreciate it.
What's that?
Okay.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Survey the spiders. Do I want to mess with even more spiders? I mean, I killed the queen. Yeah. Yeah, I do. And if I would, or if I could, I would add both of their boosts on it, but sadly, I can't. 17! Good job.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
Okay. Dart your hands in, hoping to snatch the bag. I'm not really that good with animal handling, so I guess I just have to be quick about this. Extremely quick. 25!
The spiders scatter. You feel their panic. The beloved was taken. You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Okay. Okay! They didn't bit me! That's pretty much all I could have possibly asked for. Okay. Okay. Well, I have a spider egg now. Something or some things wriggle within this sticky shell. What am I supposed to do with that? Should I just break it open? I'm gonna drop it. Then throw it. And then we have a little spider here that has multiplied itself. I have pet spiders now. An army of pets. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Well, that happened. I'm gonna keep that egg safe in our little camp. There we go. This is gonna be really, really precious. I can already say for sure. I really hope it's not gonna, you know, hatch inside of our camp and cause some issues because, you know, they might be hungry after breaking out of the egg themselves.
What's in here?
Like fresh birds. And seeing from the amount that has spawned, yeah, might be a bit of an issue. I mean, we technically have, let's say, a color will over there. They should be able to handle a couple of spiders, but just in case. Just in case. Very rare. Lush Burgundy. Combine this dye with an equipment piece to alter the color. Okay. That seems to be a really good item. Even though I haven't really dyed anything yet. It seems to be a relatively good item. I can fly up there. But how am I supposed to reach this place with my people? Is there a way for me to reach this place? Wait a second. There. Maybe. I can jump across there. Okay, fly further. Yeah, most definitely. I have to go behind here. Which means back in the Emerald Grove is a secondary entrance point that I have missed. And it goes even further up from here. Okay. Okay. Treasure chest. Okay. Why is there so much? I thought this might just be another dead end, like they casually like to do. But it kind of turns out that there's a lot more than I thought. But how? How do I? Okay. I was about to say, there has to be a way upwards. Even if I'm not entirely sure how. So is this ladder going to reach it? Yes, it does. Okay, good. Good. Now we're going to all wait here. Because this is gonna be a mess again. Shadowheart is really, really frail. I don't really wanna get her into any situation where she could accidentally die. And who are you? Lacrissa?
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Okay. Well, at the very least she's slightly happier. Not with that kind of attitude. Fight and win. Try not to kneel over with the first blade drawn. Will you? I don't see many soldiers here. True, true. We don't really have that many soldiers around here, but I can tell you, we will surely win.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
You wanna take a bet? On everyone's life? I mean, it's a bit crude, but you know what? You're on.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to it.
I will make sure that you survive in order to pay the debt. Is it trapped? Is it locked? Nothing. Perfect. Alright then. Oh no. There's nothing here. Oh no. Okay. Wait. No. Seriously? What is up with this secret hidden corner then? You can't just have a secret corner like this and not hide anything inside of it. That's weird. That's beyond weird. Unless, of course, I need to do something else around here, but I don't see anything else. I can't go higher. The map doesn't show any more platforms either. So I guess this is just a dead end. That's a shame. I think the best way for us to go to the south is probably through the Blighted Village again. Yeah, there's a direct path south of here. Multiple exit points. There's one going to the west side, southwest as well. But for Karga, we need to head straight to the south. So I would say I'm going to take this teleporter really quickly.
I wanted the easy path.
Park my characters right here, right next to the exit point. And then I would almost say this is a perfect spot for us to take a little break. Yep. After all, I've already been recording for quite a while now. I should probably take a break and save the rest for next weekend. I hope you guys had fun, and see you then. Bye bye!